What's up, everybody? It's your pal Crazy Kyle here. I'm crazy, you're crazy, we're all crazy. And you want to know why? Because we invest in that crazy cryptocurrency, baby. What a scam. Not. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It seems that the selling is continuing for Theta, but the question is the party over? Let's pull up some charts and analyze. And starting off nice and easy here on Coinbase, we see a 24-hour line chart that was pretty much sideways for the most part until Dumpy McDumpface showed up and is now dumping his bags to the downside. Or maybe it's her bags. I really don't know who's doing that, but they are selling their Theta position, it seems. Theta down 4% on the 24-hour period and down 6.61% on the weekly, but holding nice and strong at 266% up on the monthly. The 24-hour volume is at 562 million, and the market cap has slightly decreased to 11.6 billion. And over on CoinMarketCap, we see that Theta has slipped to rank number 12 and is currently trading at $11.70. And into the much funner charts, we've got Theta here up on the daily in trading view. Starting out with the price action, I see that candle clause continues to come to town, giving us gifts of red candles right to our faces. How dare he? Now, in yesterday's video, I was saying that if we get daily candle body closures below that 10 simple moving average, then likely that will initiate a test down to that yellow 21 exponential moving average. At the time of recording, that is coming in at approximately $10.30. But there is a couple things I can say about that. Number one is that this daily candle body at the time of recording has not closed, as it still has 5 hours remaining in the trading session. Number two, if it is able to close a daily candle body at least up at these levels here, that 21 will rise up a little bit. So it will change its posturing to a higher price level. So just going to have to keep our eyes on that. Now, when I look at this, to me, this doesn't shock me. It doesn't come as a big surprise. I don't feel like I got caught with my pants down per se, as Theta has just been on an absolute rampage for quite some time. Of course, this is probably very frustrating for people who FOMO'd in and bought at higher levels to see their position underwater. But over time, this is normal behavior. And quite frankly, you want to see these cool off periods. You want to see some consolidation, some healthy price action. I hate it when a good project takes on the characteristics of a pump and dump. It's not a good look. You want to see things constructive. And this has been very parabolic for quite some time. So to see it cool off a little bit right now isn't setting off any major alarm bells for me. So when I look left, I see that the last time it closed a daily candle body below the 10 simple moving average, it did initiate a test of that yellow 21, but it ultimately got below that 21, right here noted by this wick and these couple wicks here onto the 30 simple moving average before it finally found its footing and sprung up back up above them. Now, it's also notable how close the 10, 21, and 30 converged upon one another before that spring came into action. So it'll be interesting to see the behavior of these moving averages during this consolidation phase. And then, of course, once the price action got back above that 10, I mean, it was just game on. It started smashing through every one of these liquid zones here and ultimately establishing this one right here that has a bottom side coming in around that $13 mark and then the top side coming in around that $15 mark. Now, if we get any daily candle body closures below that yellow 21, I'm just simply going to be looking down to that 30 simple moving average. Now, at the time of recording, that is coming in around $8.53, but it will rise very quickly, again, so long as these candle bodies close up around these levels here. And that 30 is going to be quite significant because, I mean, we saw it pick up price action right back here on a significant pullback. So definitely going to be keeping my eyes on that. Now, if it does close a daily candle body over time below that 30, I'm going to be looking at this liquid zone right down here. That has a top side coming in around $8 and a bottom side coming in around $7.36. Now, I'm not looking for that to happen. To me, that's several steps ahead of the game, and daily charts typically take a little bit of time to play out. So I'm not suggesting that's what's going to happen. But what I will say about that is if price action got down around those levels, and assuming there wasn't any catastrophic event happening in the markets or in the world, then likely it would be a gift. Likely that would be a very major area to consider putting on a buy the dip opportunity there. I see that the 55 exponential moving average is rising up to come into confluence with that. And looking left, if you look very, very carefully, hard to see on this chart, but it did test the 55 right here. And when it tested that 55, the 55 was pretty close to into confluence with the liquid zone. And then, of course, as you can see, price just continued to the upside. So that would be an area, a very major area of interest if price is even capable of getting down there. And of course, that is not financial advice. That's just how I'd likely be viewing it, assuming there isn't anything crazy going on in the crypto sphere at that time. RSI has lost the bullish control zone, and the exponential moving average is now curling over, still in the bullish control zone, but both of those are fairly aggressively sloped to the downside. Now, let me see if let me take a look at something here. Hey, Give me that trend line. Do it and do it now. Yeah, not really. I was kind of a trend line going on here. 3 touches makes a trend. So let's see if the RSI can reach for this trend line, which is coming in dead center of the neutral zone. Let's see what the RSI can do if and when it gets down around there. A little bit sloppy here, but perhaps there's a trend line in play there. So it'll be interesting to see what the RSI does if and when it gets down there. Stochastics, they are angled down and they are flirting with the idea of losing the bullish control zone. So perhaps there's still some sell pressure from Dumpy McDump face just yet. And down here on the MACD, we have a fresh bearish cross. I don't like that very much. Again, though, I don't usually take actionable signals off the MACD unless there's a major break in structure, and I'm not seeing that just yet, but we are seeing our first bar of negative momentum printed on the histogram here after quite a few bars of positive momentum. So overall, if I never make decisions solely based upon indicators. They're more like the icing on the cake for me, but just judging by that and the structure of price action, to me, is just telling me consolidation. And I mean, when these assets move this quickly to the upside, these ranges just simply get really, really big. I mean, this isn't for the squeamish. This is for people with an iron gut. If you're going to be dabbling with altcoins, it's even good altcoins like Theta. So I'm going to obviously be keeping an eye on this. I don't see any major danger right now. Unfortunately, there's going to be some people that got trapped in here. That sucks. That's probably a really bad first impression coming into Theta, but right now, nothing's telling me that Theta's going to zero, but we'll keep our eyeballs on this. Now, I better speak to the upside as well. Now, if Theta's able to reverse itself here, and it could, I mean, remember, we're not looking at a crystal ball here, just a statistical probability. However, at this point in time, I view this more of the possible scenario, at least for the short term, just for the short term. Long term, I'm still bullish on Theta. I have no reason to not be bullish on it. I typically remain bullish on things until they give me a reason to not be bullish. I'm never the bozo that tries to call the top, and I'm never a bear tard that's just like going to zero because it's gone up so high. It doesn't serve me. I mean, I'm never a contrarian just for the sake of being a contrarian, as I'm not looking to outsmart markets. I'm not looking to be smarter than anybody else. It's just that doesn't serve my ability to make money over time. So, but let's talk about the possibilities. My conditions remain the same. I don't care how much time it takes. When a daily candle body close happens above the top side of this liquid zone, which is coming in at around that $15 mark, and confirms it as future support, that's when I'll be looking for probable scenarios of major upside price actions, such as what we saw right here. So my condition remains the same. As far as I'm concerned, if Theta wants to take its time, go sideways and consolidate for a couple weeks, good. I mean, it's overall healthy. If this thing keeps going the way it is, I mean, this is just going to get nastier. It's very healthy to see things cool off. Otherwise, I get a bit concerned. So anyway, daily candle body closures up above that level there, and then it's probably game on, baby. Anyway, thanks so much for coming by and checking out this video, you guys. I hope you're doing well, regardless of Dumpy McDump face and his candle claws prick of a partner that's dumping this to the downside. So far, there's no major damage here just yet, but we'll keep our eyes on it. Anyways, thanks so much for coming by and checking out this video. Hope you're all doing well, and until I see you again, have yourselves a powerful day.